David Letterman, at the age of 78, is speaking out about his long-running animosity with Jay Leno, one of the most notorious rivalries in late-night television. Their feud had a profound impact on television, from on-air insults to betrayals behind the scenes. What transpired behind the scenes is now being revealed by Letterman. Help us find out the truth by coming along of the conflict that irrevocably altered the nature of late night. Ending the late-night war after decades, David Letterman had to be on top of his game for a long time. He had to find a way to make his CBS Late Show guests laugh, even when they weren't being funny. On days when he wasn't feeling well, he had to maintain being hilarious. In order to keep his ratings up over the years, he did several things that he didn't really love. Plus, he had a natural talent for comedy and could pull them off every time. He is thinking back on his career now that he is retired. I should know the answer, but I'm not myself anyplace. The issue with the adjunct is this. When I was a performer, he also has a full beard instead of his typical clean-shaven look. By the way, how frequently is this done? The number of times a man walks in and says, "I need to shave my entire face," is ridiculous. While discussing his time at CBS, David Letterman told the New York Times that he doesn't miss late-night television, but he has been thinking back on his time there. Additionally, Letterman admitted that, looking back, he was the one who suggested ramping up the rivalry between himself and fellow late-night host Jay Leno. It was clear to him that the mounting animosity between him and Jay finally got to him, and he caved. It was certainly being fueled by a portion of him. Something seemed odd to him, in his opinion. A personality condition or a character fault could have caused it. It must be strange to look back on a 33-year career in the limelight and not feel any remorse. David Letterman had a watershed moment in his career when, here at WatchMojo.com, we're going to examine David Letterman's career today. Was his never-ending rivalry with Jay Leno. Beginning with Johnny Carson's departure from The Tonight Show and the widespread belief that he would eventually retire, this competition lasted for decades. It was clear that Letterman should play the part. But instead of Jay Leno, NBC picked him. Wow, what a remarkable talent. In my opinion, he resembles a younger Johnny more than nearly anyone else since then. I have no say in the matter. Letterman went so far as to accuse Leno of insecurity during an interview with Oprah Winfrey, and the two continued to trade insults in subsequent interviews and live TV appearances. It was Leno's well-known refusal to appear during one of Letterman's final shows. Their feud has grown legendary at this point, despite the fact that it began with NBC's judgment over The Tonight Show. Letterman seems to be thinking back on what happened and why it happened now. In David Letterman's absence, The Late Show maintained its successful run. After Stephen Colbert took over as host, the show underwent a number of revisions in an effort to broaden its appeal. Beloved guests and long-forgotten memories